Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I thought that I'll speak on certain aspects of HR and the technology, but now the time constraint is there. So I'm going to make some highlighting points on my thoughts about it. The point that has been, developed, I respect all the points, but I believe the human society has solutions to all changes and transformations contributing to or leading to any kind of problems. Human society has, over the phases, solved all the problems. I'll take you to one of the scenarios when our guru, our teacher in the ancient Indian period, was actually about to teach two persons the most difficult and the most powerful could be considered at that point of time the most destructive weapon as a learning component, as a learning session. Dronacharya was confronted with a kind of personal, emotional pull by his son when he was about to teach Arjuna the concept of Brahmastra, how to use the Brahmastra. It is there in the Mahabharata. And Dronacharya wanted that Brahmastra can be given to those who have the right and, fair character. Others can't be given. His son Ashwatthama was also, quite learned, equipped with things, but according to him, had lacked in that particular element of character. So Dronacharya was actually not eager. He did never, expect his son to learn that, because he understood that if this young man is trained on that, he is destined to use this for a destructive cause. That's what had happened, because through persuasion of the son, he had to, come to the level of the emotional pull and accept the Ashwatthama's request, and he was made to learn the same thing. The disaster was there towards the end of the Mahabharata war. So the point is, technology can remain, can function independent, can do a lot of things for human society. Like AI can drive us forward. But I would suggest that without the spiritual basis of human society, the technology may drive us to certain destructive end. This I am quoting from Albert Einstein at the end of the Second World War. When he had a lamenting, conversation, he had lamented very strongly, and the conversation with a historian, Ikeda from Japan. And the conversation, he mentions that, the fission, and the fission as the art of releasing energy in the fission, we wanted to make it happen, we wanted to, develop that for the cause of humanity, for the good cause of humanity, to help humanity in its progress and in its journey. But the disaster has occurred through Manhattan Project, and that was first used for a destructive cause, destructive purpose in Nagasaki and Hiroshima. And so we know the technology can take us to a, beautiful end, to a flourishing end, to a, dazzling kind of situation, can drive us forward further. We have to use that. But we need to know how to tame it down to the human context, and that's what is possible only through the spiritual content of the person. I, give a call to everybody in the world, which I have been doing last 20 years, that, the Vedas, the message that Vedic sages have given, that has to be taken into account. And unless the human society comes back to that, human society won't be in a position to correct the evils which are already there, or to correct the evils which might have their future very brilliant through the appendages, vehicles, the supports of the technology that we are developing. Thank you so much.
I have a very special thing to give you. This morning when I visited Siddhivinayak, I thought I'll get you the Ganpati Prasad. You are a person who's got everything in life. This is the only thing I think I could give you and Kakima. And say thank you so much to you, sir.